Yo! Video games.
Okay, where's this going? I'm figuring out a cable. Hold on a second.
We live?
Yeah, we're live.
We live? What are we talking about?
Nothing really. We just watched the Avatar trailer.
Okay.
So you can talk about that while I figure
You
out
haven't
how to
seen it
get
yet?
the signal.
Yeah, I threw up a quick vid because I'm a big Avatar guy.
Yeah, he is the Avatar guy.
I'm a big Avatar guy. I speak for every Avatar fan. We've been waiting a long time for this game.
Remember, I told chat this, remember, because I pulled up a video of it, when we were playing with the Activision dudes for the Korra game.
Yeah.
And I was like, wouldn't it make sense that these characters would be in a fighting game also, and then not just like a beat 'em up like this? And I'm like, yeah, it would, you know?
Yeah.
That took a long time.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of just the problem in general, where it's like, back then it was even worse than it is now, where there were no devs who focused on fighting games, you know? We had Skullgirls really did was really pioneering on really getting the foot in the door for a lot of like people to take notice of like indie devs and just other devs, like, hey,
That more people are capable, you know?
There are developers, there are programmers, artists, people in America, in Canada, Europe, whatever, like they can and do and would love to make their own fighting games,
Yep. I mean, like, imagine if like Lizard Cube made a Darkstalkers game.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, I'm very happy. It's weird. It was almost weird to me to see how some people were immediately like pushed back on. It looks odd. Like, it looks weird because they're seeing hand-drawn sprites.
Yeah.
And they're like, this looks weird. Is it like Flash? And it's like, oh my god.
And oh, what, bro? You know what that is?
Oh my god.
Here's the sad
We've
reality
been
of
so
it.
conditioned by Arc System.
This is the sad reality of it. If you do not have a game that either looks like Arc System works or isn't like super high fidelity 3D,
Yeah.
it looks bad and it looks weird, and this is why a lot of quote-unquote 2D games do not get made.
Yeah.
Because they are legit unmarketable. They're very hard to market, like, to a lot of people, because their first impression is it looks bad. And it's
Yeah.
like, it looks like the show. Like, the show also looked pretty bad at some points too.
Yeah, there were definitely rough spots too. Like, and there were great spots and rough spots. I don't know. I thought it looked really good. Personally, I don't know if that's just me being old or whatever, where I'm just like, you see hand-drawn animation, I'm like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm just immediately like, that's great. I love that.
I
And
feel like it's like a direct appeal to people over the age of 30. They're just like, yeah, and then people that might be younger are like, ugh.
like 2D.
Oh, and it's like, oh god, man.
I don't know. It looked great to me. Personally, I thought it looked great. I don't know.
Did you read the Steam page?
I'm gonna be real with you. It's kind of like, okay, this hand-drawn game, which I think looks good. Let's look at that, and now let's look at a major game release with Marvel Infinite that was high-fidelity 3D models with Unreal 4. I'm like, okay, which one would you rather look at? I know which one I would.
Hey man, I got the earful of it when we did MVCI, when people were like, man, I don't know why they're changing the graphics. MVCI always looked good. And I was like,
no.
There's no way. There's no way around it, bro. There's no way around it. So check out what the game says down here. Designed for both newcomers and veterans, it channels the energy of classic fighting games while breaking new content in movement, style, and combat expression. It's made
Combat expression's an interesting. That's a very fighting game.
It's a very fighting game sentence.
Yeah.
Like, hey, movement, style.
Yeah,
combat.
movement, player expression. That's like a very fighting game centric.
With a focus on fluidity, responsiveness, and online integrity, the game invites players to discover what it means to fight with purpose. Hand-drawn 2D, crafted to preserve the style of the show. Here's a crazy thing. There is selectable support
Kane is a hell of a drug. Thank you, Cold Turkey.
Selectable support characters that change your fighting style and give you special moves.
Support characters is interesting.
And I went back to the trailer. I'm like, is that what we're looking at? Because like Mai is in the background.
Mai in June.
In June, well, I didn't even remember. I was like, who's
She's the chick who writes the big sheer shoe.
Yeah. And then Appa's in the background. I'm like, is Appa also a character? That
Right, and if you look at the screenshots, they have a different stage on the screenshots on the Steam page.
The ice stage, yeah.
And June's in the background of that. So she's in the background of the Northern Air Temple and in, I assume, the Northern Water Tribe.
Right.
So, yeah, they're definitely, it's definitely like a layer, like an animation layer. Okay, like this thing can be, obviously this is like and, you know, and then there's Korra's Polar Dog. So I think you're right, where those are background objects that are interchangeable, because, you know, it's just an animation layer. You put it on any stage.
They're clearly
but they may, but what you're saying here is like they may actually be
functional.
Yeah,
like
they may. That might be that might actually be gameplay related.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Is that her being over here is possibly gameplay related. Like she might actually be providing like either extra special moves. The same thing with her, because there's like one on the left and one on the right, almost consistently. That could line up with like player 1, player 2. You know.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there. Look at this ugly ass thing.
Yeah, there's the sheer shoe doing its like venom tongue.
Okay, hold on a second.
And that's a paralyzing tongue, which is like, okay, gameplay right there. You know, oh, your assist is June. And she whips the sheer shoe and it goes rah! And like it stuns. You know, it has like a few seconds like it hits a character and like stuns them or whatever.
Like it's,
so I'm like, okay, well there's your combo route right there.
Well,
you
it's
know?
Colossus.
Right. Yeah, like the boulder's gonna just come in and just like juggernaut through. Like
exactly.
That's I perfect use for the boulder, honestly.
Hold on a sec, Chad. I gotta figure out why this ain't doing the thing it should be doing.
He's not in the trailer, he's not even teased, but my number one is Iroh, and I think he's gonna be in it.
Oh, I said the same thing. Yeah, I said uncle. Buff uncle.
Uncle. Yeah.
Like when
if he gets buff uncle Iroh.
He should have like an install where he just works out really hard and then he just gets buff.
Yeah, an install. Like he grabs like one of those apples like does a bunch of push-ups and then goes
This shot from him behind bars in prison, just getting buffed. Chad, I don't have signal over here. I'm trying to figure out why not. I don't mess with anything and shit just stops working, okay? Shut the hell up. We're gonna play Absalom. Kiss my ass. Hold on.
Yeah, Iroh number one. I think Zahir would be number two, but Zahir would be a nightmare because Zahir is the only character in canon to fly freely. So he's Storm or Magneto. He can literally like hover in the air. He could like do complete free aerial 8-way movement if they wanted to with Zahir, which would make him a nightmare. But you know that's also would just be his character too.
Sure.
So
yeah, a lot of people are gonna main Toph. She'd probably be really cool. She is the spiritual Makoto. You know, Toph.
Toph is it would be Toph would be like definitely like a Makoto style character for sure. Mai's in the background, which makes me think Ty Lee is also just going. Ty Lee's going to be like Tong Po, you know, in MVC 1. She's just going to like flip in and like do like a big kick and then just dance
Simmons
out.
with the Strider Marvel knowledge actually got it right. Tong Po, the worst assist in MVC 1. The worst one, bro.
Yeah, I'll be real. Ty Lee is probably an assist character. She's probably going to be a background assist like June and Mai is looking like it. Which I know the Gooners don't want to hear that, but I'm sorry. Dread it, run from it, you know, accept it. No, you know who? No, who I actually think would be like a really, really fucking cool character would be Lin Beifong, like Toth's daughter, with the those metal whips.
She's in the second show, right?
Yeah, because she has that thing on her back with the rail, and she has like those metal whips that she throws out.
Right.
So she has all these different like all these different ideas you could do with like a character who has literal metal whip grabs and scorpion stuff and Lucy stuff and whatever.
I think I found it. I think I got it. It was
the cop.
in and out.
Yeah, your thing's on screen.
Hey, I got it. Okay. This freaking cables, bro. All right, let's salute each other.
Yeah, I think Amon is probably going to.
I said he would be cool.
He would just take the place of whatever Ty Lee would do, probably, because they both do the like chi blocking stuff. So Amon would probably do that.
I was already looking at it. I was like, how many characters could they really fit in? And it was like they already have like a lot of the mainstays. And you start thinking, it's like actually there's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's really a lot.
Yeah, you start breaking that shit down, and it's like, oh, it's a lot actually.
Yeah. All right, let me get my.
I want Kuvira, and I hope they can get Zelda Williams back. I mean, I don't know if any of the voices will be back.
Wait a minute. Zelda Williams. That's who I'm thinking.
Yeah, she was.
Wow.
She was Kuvira. She was the baddie in season 4 of Korra.
One sec, chat.
But she'd be cool because she has all that weird like armor stuff where she like puts like armor plating on her and stuff with the metal bending.
I did not get to see that.
So she would be a fun character. I mean, she's a great villain.
This needs a extension cable. And
Yeah, that's why I said Varric. Varric would be a trap character. He put up all these contraptions and weird, goofy stuff.
Right.
And he would literally have like a saber-tooth thing where he would call in Birdie. He would be like, Julie, do the thing, yes, boss. And like, you would literally, it writes itself. It
writes itself.
Like, here is a character that has an assistant do all this stuff for them. There you go, saber-tooth Birdie call, you know?
Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, damn, dude, Simmons is going to be really into this game. Like, getting an actual, like, proper 2D, like, Avatar game that looks similar to the show and is also, like, a fighting game, it's like, this is probably going to be right up Simmons' alley.
Yeah. Jet would be, and Jet's the one I kind of forgot because he dies. But oops, spoilers. But he has the hook swords, a hook sword man. Mm-hmm. You know, and he could like hook them together, and he's swinging around for like extra distance and stuff. So.
And he could say, you know, you're too slow and shit.
Yeah.
Which is he's Cabal all over again. Oh God. Cabalin.
Again, writes itself.
Let's take this Xbox controller.
I don't think Cabbage Merchant will be a full playable character. He'll be an assist. He'll like wheel his cart in, and it'll be like a trap. People can like.
Cabbage Merchant should be the side character, right?
Yeah.
The one that's just back there.
He'll just like walk into the middle of the arena with a cart, and then like if someone hits the cart, it just causes an explosion.
That's a good idea.
And he's just like and he just freaks out.
That would be how you do it. He had to be a playable character, but you have to acknowledge, the memery.
No, you know what would be the best one? Foamy mouth guy.
That's not the same as the cabbage dude.
No,
right?
just have a guy from Kyoshi Eye on the foamy mouth guy just run and go ah! He just like falls like forward, just like runs forward and splats into the middle of the stage. He's just a random projectile.
Those are the two memes I know the most, which is the cabbage dude and the foamy mouth guy. And I don't even know if the foamy mouth guy has another name outside of foamy mouth.
He doesn't have a name because they literally didn't. He wasn't supposed to be in it. He was literally he was the animation equivalent of an extra going too hard.
Yeah. Like that chick in the Avengers movie that runs her ass off. There's like so many memes about it. She's just cooking it like every time.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, because from what I understand too, there was like they gave a lot of freedom to the Korean animators. They were like, yeah, we want you to storyboard it yourself. Like, you here's the script, but you do the storyboarding because it'll just be easier for you to like animate that way when you're all in sync, And it was like, yeah, like just have this scene where like these people go nuts cheering. So some animator was like,
this freaking
like,
back.
oh, like that's it. Just have a guy go nuts, and he just like foams up and goes crazy. And they're like, yeah, it's great.